Ah. Let's play a game called Can Equipie remember what the fuck she's doing? That's not what I wanted. God damn it! Oh, Stream Manager, that's what I wanted. It was right in front of me. I'm just a goober. Okay. Let's move that out of the way. This. Let's see if I can move this guy a little bit closer. Ha 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 ha! Now it can be right by my head. Fuck yeah! I'll move my coffee over here. Yes, I should have done this beforehand, but you know, here we are. There we go. Now I've got my iPad set up as my stream manager so I can stick comments. Build. Okay. Hello. This is Equipie. I haven't streamed in forever. I apologize in advance for the squeaking. You might have guessed Annie is enjoying her squeaky ball in the background, and I gave it to her while I was cleaning, because I was cleaning before I decided to get on the stream, and because that was, you know, she loves the squeaky balls and she stays out of my way then, but I didn't think about the fact that I would also be streaming when I gave her a squeaky ball. So, you know, never claimed to make the best choices, but today we are going to be playing Palia, and it'll actually, like, oh god damn it, it's fine, my shit's falling, it's fine. Okay, the last time I attempted to play this, I don't think anybody actually saw it, and I was having computer issues, but I was making my character specifically for this playthrough. I have, like, you have to make, like, a separate account each time and just, like, make a new stream profile, or Steam profile, which may or may not be the best way to do it, but I decided that I wanted to play it multiple times. So, what this game is, for those of you who are not familiar, it is a kind of a cozy game, life sim, adventure-y kind of thing, where humans have been extinct for, like, I think I did the math at one point with something that was referenced in the story. They've been extinct for like 1,000 years, but they just like started reappearing, and the people who began living in the world after the humans disappeared are called Palians. They're like kind of elf adjacent almost. They have like long ears and they're have purple skin. It'll make more sense when you see it. But it has like a dating sim aspect to it, and like some adventure-y. There's lots of stories and side quests. It is so much fun. I don't even want to think about how many hours I've spent on this game, because it's arguably too many. But yeah, so hopefully you guys can hear me okay. My setup is certainly not ideal, but I think it will do what we need it to. So, also, I am using this, like, it's not a Xbox controller, but it's set up like an Xbox controller, because I first started playing this game on my Switch. So that was just kind of what I was used to, and obviously the buttons are a little bit different. You can also play it on, like, with your keyboard and your mouse, and it works pretty well that way too. I have found it isn't the smoothest on console with the controller. There's a couple of things that are a little bit weird, but I've figured it out. It's pretty seamless for the most part, and it's free. It is an amazing game, and it's free. I think technically it's still, I don't know if it's considered open access or whatever, but you can see like patch 0.203, so I'm not exactly sure how all that works. I never claimed to actually know what I was talking about, so but the other thing that I have found really interesting about this game is they have done a really good job, at least so far, of just like building a really nice community within the game itself. So I think this would be considered a MMORPG. because you can interact with other players and make parties and whatever. And I don't think I have seen, like I said, I've put a lot of hours into this game. I don't think I have seen a single negative interaction amongst people the whole time I've been playing this game. Knock on wood. Watch I say that now. And like, there's some things that aren't always... I'm so sorry about the squeaking. Maybe at some point she'll get bored of that and she'll come up on my lap and then we won't have to deal with the squeaking. But, there are some things that, like, the game does tell you, but it's easy to miss or, you know, forget if it's something you haven't talked about in a while. But you can pretty much always, you know, go into the chat, be like, hey, I'm having trouble with this thing, and people are always super willing to help. They're so nice. And there's lots of little, like, shorthand things that people will post in, especially for, like, rarer resources, because if, the only exception is, there's one exception to this rule, but I'll explain when we get there, but pretty much all of the other resources are not necessarily limited to one person. You can say, like, this resource is at this point, and a whole bunch of people can come and get it. So people are always really good about posting into the little chat thing, hey, this resource is at this spot, because it's got, like, a grid to help you figure out where things are. And it took me a little while to figure out, but having that really helped. And it's just, I do not have it. There's no way for me to say all of the good things I want to say about this game and the community, and it's just amazing. So that's part of the reason I've been wanting to play it. So, I'll stop yapping at you now. It also has a bunch of really fun, really good cutscenes. Chef's kiss. And the music, I mean, you guys have been hearing the music. The music is top fucking tier. Like, it's good shit, man. I was worried I'd screwed this one up for you. I'm so excited. I'm gonna mute. That was my mic that just fell. I'm so sorry. Okay, so this is Gina. Gina is the first Palian that we encounter. So you can kind of see here, Palians are purple people with pointy ears. Give me 1 second, I'm fiddling with something here. Whatever. Okay. And then the robots are called Galder, and the Galder will be explained more as we go, but her name is, Hecla is her name. Oh, my dragon! Did you just materialize from nowhere? Now we decide how much of a smartass I want to be. Sparkling pink void. I think I'll do more like from a spiraling pink void. Oh, tell me about the void. You say it was pink? What kind of pink? Like a hot pink or a pale? Perhaps we should allow the human to settle in first. They were only just born, after all. That's one thing that's kind of unclear, is the humans have no recollection of really anything before this moment, whenever they pop back into existence. So there's a lot of question marks. You'll find out. The lore is super fucking sick. Those of you who know that I am an absolute slut for some lore, and this game has got all of the lore. It's great. Sorry, Hecla's right. This is the first time I've got to witness it firsthand. Well, it's really nice to meet you. I'm Gina, and this is Hecla, my assistant. We're archaeologists. Well, students. Well, Hecla is assisting me in my studies, but she's not technically enrolled. My name's Ekui. You have a name already? Hecla, where's my quill? I need to write this down. So, Gina's an archaeology student. She is in school to be an archaeologist, so hopefully that explains some of this. It is pleasant to make your acquaintance, Ekui. I know you must have many questions about your spontaneous emergence. Sorry, I got distracted because this is the first time I've ever actually heard that Hecla's head makes a noise. Sorry. Can you tell I didn't take my ADHD medication this morning? Let's go with what am I? You are a human being, an ancient thing this world has not seen in many rotations around the sun. As for us, well, I'm a Megiri. I guess our species came around after all the humans disappeared. And Hecla's here's a Galder. They were made by the ancient humans to do all sorts of jobs. Where am I?
Yay!
You are in Kilima, a small village on the island of Bahari in the nation known as the Palian Republic. More specifically, this is the Phoenix Shrine. It's an old human ruin. Why is your friend so freaked out? I wasn't freaked out. It's just not every day that you get to see an extinct species being reborn. Organic beings are often shocked at the emergence of new things. This world has not seen your kind in thousands of rotations. Be patient with it as it learns to accommodate you once again. Words. Can you hear me okay? Okay, yeah, looks like you can hear me okay. And we'll be here to help. I think that's all. Yeah, I'm sure this is a lot to take in. I mean, it is for me. I mean, you weren't first human, but definitely the first one I saw emerge with my own eyes. Ashura should be coming up soon to collect any new humans. Why don't you go down and meet him first? Here's a map and a compass. They should allow you to navigate. And don't be a stranger. If you get confused or just need a friend, you've got us now.
Oh.
So that's kind of our first beginner kind of thing. Find Ashura and kill him. Also, like, the ruin design in these games. Sometimes I just, like, stand and look around because holy shit. Look at that, guys. Look at that shit. That shit's sexy. Like, come on. I don't even have words. It's so sick. Jump. Press B while moving. Oh, yeah, that's right. Didn't climb. So I'll probably go in because I've done a thing that probably made it more complicated. Sissy, why don't you get up here? Did I mention it's free? This game is fucking free, guys. It's a free fucking game. Sissy, get up here. Come up here. Come on. Come sit with Mama. Up. Up, Sissy. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Come on. That was a choice. Come on. Come on. There you go, good girl. You can see the people, or the people can see you. You can't really see the people. Are you going to help me fish for views? And we won't have to listen to your godforsaken squeaky ball. Now will we? And you get cuddles. It's a win-win. All right. Sort of. I forget that when she's up here, she's not always my girl. Or is always my girl. All right, so this is Ashura right here. Ashura is the owner of the inn.
Good to see you.
Hey there, you must be new in town. I'm Ashura, the innkeeper at the Ormuz Horn, and I've been helping all the new humans get settled. Unfortunately, there's nowhere near enough room for you all in the inn, but we do have some old plots with some fixer-upper houses on them. What do you say? Up for a little DIY? I'm more of a watch someone else do it type. Sounds like fun. If it's that or sleeping in a field, you're just giving me a plot? Of course, there's plenty of plots and not many folks to fill them. Honestly, we're all excited to have you. It's been a lot of years since Kilima was this bustling. Come on, I'll escort you to your new plot. If I'm right, our resident miner Hodari should already be there getting things ready. I'm so sorry, chat. I tried. I really did.
Few things.
I was not nearly as interesting as your squeaky ball. Really. Oh, you're back. Are you gonna lick the condensation off my coffee cup? You're lucky you're cute. This is Hodari.
Ah.
I gotta fix it.
You need something?
It's coming along. A lot of trash left, though. Sure, this our new resident? Yep, this is Ekui. Ekui, meet Hodari Pavel. He lives out in Hodari Bay. God. Bahari Bay. But he agreed to help us get all the old plots ready. Nice to meet you. Are we feeling feisty, chat? I'm not. Jesus! I'm going for the calm one. I don't have the energy to be feisty today. Hope you brought your work ethic, because this place is a mess. So, how's it going with the plot cleanup? It's almost done. Just a few pieces of rubbles blocking the front, and you'll be able to reach the front at least. Why don't you take this opportunity to get used to swinging a few tools, Ekui? I've got a spare axe here you can use. Suppose I can spare my extra pick, too. It'll let me rest my back for a bit, at least. If you need any help or have any questions, don't be afraid to ask. So,
I suppose I'll be seeing you around.
this is different from when I first started playing this game. So when I've been playing this game for over a year, maybe a year and a half. And when I started playing it, there wasn't the plot was still a mess, but it was just it was just like trees and rocks and shit. There wasn't a house. So what you did first was you built a tent that you lived in, and then you built the house later. So I'm not 100% sure when they changed it. It was sometime between me originally starting the game and then me starting my new file, which was 3 or 4 months ago. So sometime between a year and a half ago and 3 or 4 months ago. Sometime in the last year-ish. So I do like this though because I think. Yeah, I know. Thank you. It's a better opportunity to get you acquainted with some of these more basic mechanics, which, especially if you're somebody maybe who doesn't play video games very often, it isn't always intuitive. Like, I figured it out pretty easy because I've been playing some degree of video games for most of my life. But this is something that I've learned kind of recently. If you didn't grow up playing video games, some of the things that are common sense about video games are not to other people, which is, in retrospect, a stupid thing to not realize, but you live and you learn. So, that's the focus bar that it was telling you about. So, focus is like your energy, kind of, but unlike in games like Stardew Valley, if it runs out, you're not gonna, pass out or anything. You just build skills faster doing it. So, sorry, my brain's buffering. So it's better to have your focus bar full because you build your skills faster. So let's go ahead and clear all this out. Oh my god. Okay, let's just pause and do this real quick. Ah, shit. So, when I started playing this, words. Sorry, my brain's buffering. Obviously, I mentioned already, I played it on my Switch. And so, this being a GameCube controller, the button orientation is different. And, it would probably be fine, but I'm a big baby and I don't like having to change the muscle memory, so typically I go through and change some of these buttons. Now if I can just remember which ones I change. Is it just that one? That one, that one, that one. I think those are the only ones I usually change. Okay. Okay. There we go. I already feel so much better about that. Okay. Let's go back to them. Also, when it's inevitable, so the way that this works, and if you're playing it on keyboard regular PC, it's gonna be a little bit different. But because of I play it with this, you do the left LT button on this one to bring it up, and then use the right joystick to pick it, and then you just press it to clear it. So just be prepared for me just out of habit just pressing it and getting rid of it, so it'll just like pop up for a second and clear out. Anyway. Oh, that feels so much better. Okay. Good work! You might end up giving Hidari and I a run for our money at the next Bahari Lumberjack and Mining Competition. Wouldn't go that far. Got a lot more practice before that happens. Maybe so, but neither of us is exactly young and spry anymore. Puts me at ease knowing folks like Echoey can take up the mantle eventually. Anyways, you've probably got plenty of materials from that rebel. Why don't we use it to fix up your house? Just drop the supplies by the construction sign and Hidari and I will handle the rest.
Don't be a stranger.
Okay, right there. So anytime you do construction of any kind, this is typically... Oh, god damn it. Oh, wait, I did it right. Okay. This is typically how you'll do it, is it'll have something like that that'll pop up, and you just add your resources that way.
Yeah?
Looking good. Structure sound, roof looks sturdy. This should keep you safe and dry. Little empty, though. Why don't you take this workbench? Should let you make your own furniture, as long as you have the supplies. Got some blueprints you can try out, too. Nothing fancy, though. If you want that, you'll have to go to Tish.
Sure.
Using the item bar. Yeah, I know how to use the item bars. I'll pause for a moment in case anybody wants to look at the item bar instructions. It's pretty straightforward. You just use... I mean, you probably can't see because I'm kind of far away from the camera, but you use this guy, and then whatever your select button is. It's pretty straightforward. So, for example, got that, and then we place it. The decorating, this is also a game that anybody who really likes house decorating is going to love, because, as you can see, it has pretty good decorating mechanics. Okay, let's do... Oh, fucking hell, that's not what I wanted. Okay, storage chest. Wardrobe. See, and this is one of those moments where every once in a while it'll bug out a little bit.
Yeah!
So when you buy recipes, you usually get like the base ones for a certain style, and then you unlock the other ones as you build them. So like there we unlocked the coffee table. Oh shit, I need more branches, okay. And that shows you how what you have resources-wise. Oh my god, I forget how... And then you can get, like, mushrooms and other forageables. So, cutting trees and anytime you're gathering things like that counts as the foraging skill. And in the top right corner, or left corner by my name, you'll see the little icon. It shows you what skill you're working on and your progress to getting to the next level. So it's a pretty neat little resource there. resource? Tool? I don't know what the right word is. Brain, not braining. It's hot and humid, and I spend a lot of time. I had to... There we go. I had to clean out my cat's automatic litter box today, and it was a mess, so I had to clean out the little tray that the trash bag goes in. It was a whole thing. Let's go ahead and do this while I'm at it. And there's also the dash that you can toggle on and off, which is nice if you're impatient like I am. And this little check mark, it doesn't do it for all of them. So ones like the wooden storage chest that you are going to make multiple of, it won't put it, but ones that you really only need one of, it puts a little check mark by it so you know what you have and haven't crafted. Let's do the couch.
Ooh.
Oh, I have to place it. Help if I paid closer attention to what I was doing. Come on. There we go. Yeah, good enough. Oh, the chest, duh. Yeah. There we go. Actually, I'll do this. I like to place the chests by my workbench. Okay, let me do something real fast.
What?
That storage chest you made will come in real handy if you run out of space in your pockets. If you want more space, you can place more chests. And your workbench isn't just for decorating. You can also craft tool upgrades, ammo, and more, as long as you have the recipes. I think that's about all we can help with. Why don't you head out into town? If you aren't happy living off charity, maybe stop by Hostin and ask him to teach you how to hunt. And if that ain't your speed, Einar can get you a fishing rod, and Ani will set you up to catch bugs. After that, you can stop by Reth and Bodger to learn how to cook and garden. It was good to meet you, Equi. Drop by the inn whenever you're in the mood for a chat. You can stop by the mines in the bay if you want, but I'll probably be busy. That's Hodari's way of saying stop by anytime. Okay, the first thing we're going to do here... God damn it. Just clear all this shit out. Because it's driving me a little bit insane. So currently, I only own what is in the confines of this fence. You can buy more land later, but I can also you can mine the resources off anything. Oh, I'm an idiot. That's you can mine resources off the whole thing. Really, the only thing that the actual owning the plot affects is whether or not you can build on it and whether or not you can place like plots to garden on. That's pretty much it. So, in the top right corner, you'll see there's a little time ticker. every 6 a.m. and 6 p.m. Oh, there's Ani. The mail will come, and this is where, like in Stardew Valley, you put your shit if you want to sell it, and so it'll get picked up and you'll get the money for it. 6 a.m. and 6 p.m. This is Ani.
What you up to?
Phew, good, you're here. My mom Delilah told me there was another new human in town, and here you are. I ran all the way from the farm here. She wanted you to have this having a stroke. This housewarming gift, fresh dairy from the Daya family farm. Welcome to Kilima. I wanted you to have your mail. I'm Ani, and I handle all the deliveries around here. Twice a day, every day, rain or shine. 6 in the morning and 6 at night. So I think it's safe to say my job is about to get a lot more interesting. Do you like getting mail? You look like someone who would like getting mail. I love getting mail. Good, then I bet you'll be happy with what I have for you. Come on, let's go check it out. It's your first mail delivery ever!
Bye-bye.
Dear Equi, heard you've been using that pick I gave you. If you want to learn more about the real life of a miner, come see me. I can teach you how to make a smelter, or copper bars, or even ceramic. It won't be easy, but it will be rewarding. So every time you level a skill up, you'll get a level from whichever person kind of runs, for lack of a better term, that skill. And you'll unlock like new recipes, and you'll be able to do new shit. So it's pretty cool. Zeki, I love Zeki. Dear Equi, tired of going hunting or bug catching and having to drag your haul back? He's the store owner, in case you didn't guess. Having to drag your haul back to your house every quarter of a sun cycle? Well, look no further for your solutions than Zeki's Expanded Backpack. Zeki's Extended Backpack greatly increases your storage space and cuts those trips home in half. Stop by Zeki's general store today. So, you can tell from the little picture, Zeki is not a Majiri, he is a Grimalkin. Grimalkin are kind of this catfolk-like species that literally came from space. They are literally aliens from another planet. So, we'll find out a little bit more about that as we get going in the lore. But yeah, so that's Gina. Dear Equi, so I just met you, and this is crazy. I just met you, and this is crazy. But you're the only person I could think of to message. Something strange is happening with the Phoenix Shrine. Nothing world-ending, don't worry. But I could use your help if you've got the time. Ashura, dear Equi, looks like you've been improving your foraging skills. Why don't you stop by the inn later, and I'll teach you how to build a sawmill that can put your supplies to use. Meow. Okay. What was I doing? I'm gonna clear some of these trees out before I get to town, because they drive me nuts. You know, I just realized. Okay, sorry guys. I paused to post to my Instagram that I was streaming. Because I didn't do that before I went live. I like to clear out the ones that are in this front section so that there's not just trees everywhere. That'll be good enough for now. So let's go into town. Actually, let's store this shit first. Okay, I'm just gonna preemptively build another, so each storage chest of each simple storage chest stores 400 items. So you end up with a whole ass load of them very fast. So, if you look at the top, that's our compass, and if a specific person is needed for a quest, it'll show you where they are, and then at the very beginning, if it's just the grayed out little person shape, that means it's someone you haven't met yet. And then once you meet them, it has their little headshot or picture or whatever.
What do you need now?
Echoey, I presume? Don't act stunned that I knew your name. I know everything that goes on in this village, including when someone new arrives. My name is Hassian, and I'm in charge of maintaining the natural order of the woods that surround the village. Be good to the valley, and we will have no quarrel. Use nature poorly, and you'll find I know how to rid this village of all sorts of pests. So, this is technically the second romanceable character that we have encountered, and I think pretty much anybody who has played the game for any length of time is determined that he is the most difficult one to romance. He is my sister's romanceable character of choice, but she loves this grumpy little motherfucker so much. And from what she has told me, his romance dialogue is well worth the effort. So, can you teach me to hunt? City Hall requires I give you this bow instead of arrows. My mother is the town's blacksmith. A simple bow like that is in easy supply. It takes years to learn proper hunting. Start by aiming that bow at something, like those choppas or a cernic. Maybe you will even manage to hit your target. What do I like to do for fun? I like to be left alone with my thoughts. I find myself to be all the company I need. Perhaps you should learn to become more comfortable with solitude yourself. He is a capital G. And then this is Tao. Tao is a plume hound, and he is the bestest boy! And I will die on that hill. Let's play! Woof! Again, can you tell that I didn't take my ADHD medication this morning? Oh my god. My dog, like, perked up. She was sitting on the couch. Peekaboo. Woof woof. Pant pant rough. I love Tao. I would kill a man for that creature. Okay. So these are choppas. Choppas are a very rodent-like creature that was that they are not native to this region. They were introduced by the mayor because he thought they were cute. And when they get up here, then don't just yell at me. Come on, bruh. When they inevitably, escaped and started to reproduce, they became invasive extremely quickly. Hassian despises them with every ounce of his soul. So again, it's got the instructions. I find it takes a little bit of getting used to, but the hunting mechanics pretty intuitive. My sister and I got pretty good at it. Especially during, she and I would get on the phone and be in a party and play a lot last year when we first started playing, and she and I got pretty good at it. She is amazing at it. It's her favorite pastime in Palia, just running around and hunting. It is her favorite thing. Get up here! Don't just yell at me. I love you. I don't want to be yelled at. So get up here then. Who's over?
What do you need now?
Oh, why have you returned? Did you think I would praise you for a job well done? It is every Palian's duty to help maintain the balance of nature. In the interest of perpetuating that balance, I am obliged to give you this. Choppas are not natural to this environment. They overpopulate and destroy natural wildlife and vegetation. It is only right that you humans help before you too begin to run wild. You may leave me alone now. I'm sure any further contact can be conducted over mail.
That's enough.
Let's see, I can't remember if Tao likes Choppa tails or not. Ah, it won't let me gift. Damn it, will it? He doesn't like Choppa tails. That is one thing that's nice. Unlike Stardew Valley, if they don't like it, they don't still take it. They just give it back to you. You know what? Fuck it. Boof, boof! Tao hungrily lips his chops. He's ready to dig right in. Sister, just get up here. Don't just yell. Yes, I know. That was a very loud noise that the neighbor made. You will be fine. The downfall of having a desk here, chat, is that this wall is right next to my neighbor's house, and god damn it. So, I can hear, and in turn, she can hear everything that happens. Why are you yelling? Yes, I know it's the neighbors. This happens all day, every single day. I don't know why you're mad about it right now. I really don't. Make it make sense. Alright. Annette, knock it off. Let's... Oh, hey, there's Ani. And there's Hodari. This works out well. How fortuitous.
What you up to?
Hello again, enjoying your mail? I have a present for you, a Bug Scout official belt, and a set of smoke bombs, too. I'm a member of Kilma's best and only bug catching club. Before we get started, you gotta take the Bug Scout's oath. Just repeat after me. I promise to honor nature and all its creatures and to always lend others a helping hand, and most importantly, tell Ani if you see anything really cool. Awesome, welcome to the Bug Scouts. Why don't you go try to catch something easy to start? Remember though, certain bugs will only come out after certain times. So, bug catching, I'll admit, is not my favorite pastime. I don't exactly know why. Like, the mechanic is easy enough. It's pretty similar to hunting. I don't know. It feels like rare bugs are the hardest resource to find. And maybe it's because they only come out at certain times. I don't know. But I hate any quest that requires a bug that is not just like a regular run-of-the-mill average bug. Drives me nuts. Much like my dog is right now. Because they're just a pain in the ass to find. I always have to like look up the best times to find them and what times and where, and it's just a pain in the ass. Can you just get up here and not yell? I think I might have preferred this squeaker ball to this. You're lucky you're adorable, you know? You know that? You're lucky you're cute. See, why don't you be quiet like your brother? He's just curled up taking a nap. My family runs the farm down the road. We grow the biggest vegetables. My mom won blue ribbons at the fair like 1,000,000 years in a row.
Oh, gotta run. Mom's calling.
Hodari was around here somewhere. There he is. I collect these, the flowers, they're sundrop lilies, every single time I come across them because they are a really good gift. Not everybody, but most people do enjoy them as a gift. Heard you've been putting that pick I gave you to work. If you want to hone those skills, build yourself a smelter. First step is to turn rocks into bricks. I got a couple other recipes in stock that can help too. Check them out. Don't go and burn yourself on that. Damn. I'll have to come back. I just ran out of bandages. Heard you finished the first room of your house. Nothing warmer than a home you built with your own hands. I'm not quite that cool.
Anyways,
Okay. Let's see. You know what? I'm not ready to go into town yet. Let's go see Einar. This is Einar. He is another.
much oneness today.
He is another Galder. Oh, hello. You seem to be another new person. Now you'll notice, I forgot to mention this on the other ones. The romanceable characters, in addition to having the little shaking hands thing that that shows you like friend level, the heart means you can romance them, and so it shows you what level your romance is at. Hi, Harley! You can't hear because my audio's fucked up, or you can't hear because of another thing. Please hold. One second. Oh, okay, so I do have sound. I thought so. I just was paranoid and wanted to double check. Okay, that makes me feel better. I'll double check my levels here in a second because I forgot. Sorry, my brain's buffering. Why are you yelling? I don't remember what I was gonna say. God, can you tell that I didn't take my ADHD medication today? I pulled up my phone to check the audio, and then I got distracted on Instagram, and then I got distracted by the dog, and I have no recollection of what I was saying. Sister, I know you want me to play. I can play with you later, but I'm trying to stream. I'm trying to talk to the people. You missed it earlier, Harley. She loves squeaky balls. She was squeaking her squeaky ball, and I kind of wanted to jump out the window. Ah! What was I doing? Ah! Oh, I remember what I was doing. I didn't do this when I started, and I probably should have. You know, actually. Ma'am? Ma'am? Okay, now I'm a little bit paranoid because I can't hear myself on my phone. You know what? Harley said I do have sound, so I'm gonna trust that. I'm just gonna trust you, Harley, because I don't know. It would be actually, am I an idiot? Trust you, Harley. Yep. Okay. I have my iPad up for this whole thing, and I'm just a moron. God damn it! Oh, I messed it up. This is how today's gone. Okay. Perfect. All right. Let's see here. Get up here! I can't read Einar's dialogue if you're yelling at me. Oh my god. No, ma'am. Shh. Come on, get up here. Come on. There's actually people now. People want to see you. Come on. Come on. Up. For the love of God. Come on. There we go. Say hello to the people, Annie. Good morning, Starshine. The people say hello. Okay. I love Einar so much. He is a precious being. Oh, hello. You seem to be another new person. Unless I have previously made your acquaintance, in which case my apologies for forgetting you. I am often too distracted by my oneness to take notice of such things as meeting new people. And there seem to be so many new people lately. What is the oneness? Silly human, the oneness is merely the oneness. The oneness cannot be learned by listening to the sound of air as it moves through your face flaps. It must be experienced. For me, that experience usually involves much fishing. I hear you have fishing rods. Yes, I have been informed by Gina that you have emerged fully formed from the swirling mist. This is wonderful news. Happy day of mist birthing to you, new human. Other humans call me Einar, and I would like to share with you the joy of fishing. I understand it is customary for tutelage to require work that one does from home. I know there is a word for it, but I cannot quite recall what it is. Please take this fishing rod and give it a try. I shall be here in case you accidentally fall in. Have you been to the forest yet? I find it a good spot to sit and search for the oneness. There are many creatures there who are of flow. So flow is basically this game's equivalent of magic, and it's also a part of nature. It is kind of, for those of you who know the D&D, it's equivalent to like the weave, kind of. The whole we'll get more into it later in the game, but the whole premise is the ancient humans used flow to like power their technology and stuff, and the Palians believe, and there is evidence to back it up, that misuse of flow is what led to the demise of the humans the first time around. So there's only a specific sect of like the government who uses flow within Palian society, and but it's complicated. Why are you yelling? Shh. For the love of God. No, ma'am. It's complicated because, like, if you're not Palian, so, like, if you're the Grimalkin, you can... Auntie Harley says hello, Annie. If you're the Grimalkin, you can use it, but you can't, like, sell it. But there's, like, a whole Grimalkin underground that is specifically selling illegal flow. It's a whole thing. It'll make more sense the further we get. So...
Are you waiting to engage in a conversation closing ritual?
Let me show you kind of how fishing works. So the fishing mechanic is pretty similar to that in Stardew Valley. You wait for it, except in this version, you wait for it to bite. Yep, there's the squeaking. I'm so sorry. You wait for it to bite 3 times and then you pull it in. And you have to keep the bobber in between these little green parentheses, or your little health bar at the bottom goes down, and if it goes empty, then you lose your catch. And then I'm not exactly sure I don't know if you get like a higher quality fish from the little bubbles. I don't really know, to be honest with you. If I had bothered to stop and read the tutorial just now, it probably would have told me that. See, and with these lower level fish, it's pretty tame. Aquariums and terrariums. You've caught a star... Yeah, okay, it must be higher quality. You caught a star quality item. Star quality bugs and fish can be placed in their own terrariums and aquariums. Select the item from the action bar. And we'll never know, because I fucked it up, apparently. Cool. Annie Hoodles. Let's make our way back into town. Oh, I didn't ever get that far. So, Einar is also a romanceable option, which does confuse me slightly. But I'm also kind of intrigued. So, also, one other thing that's pretty nice about... Oh, wait, that is a mineable resource. I mean, it's clay? Is that what this shit is? As long as I've been playing this game, you'd think I'd remember. Yeah, it's clay. Clay usually exists along the edge here. And then there's the Crystal Lake Lotus. One thing that, I suppose most people, maybe, I don't know what the right wording would be, would consider as nice about this game is you can, like, it's never really said if this is, like, canon, is, like, lore canon, but you can romance every single romanceable option in this game, and there is no negative impact on your relationship with the other paladins. So, you can romance as many people as you want. I'm a dweeb, and so I haven't, because it makes me feel bad. Even though there's literally no negative consequence in-game. So I don't know if, like, Palian society is just, like, canonically poly. I don't know, but that's a thing. So maybe that's what we'll do in this run, is we'll just make an effort to romance everybody. Okay, where was I going? I was going back into town. Let's see. Chop. Ah, shit. Oh, I can't believe I hit that. Game for babies. To be fair, I have spent an ungodly... That was not good on my vocal cords. I have spent an ungodly amount of time playing this game, so that's maybe not a flex. Anyway. Oh, let's go back into town. Mar, 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 mar. Am I losing my mind? Okay. I've never seen the blacksmith shop from that angle, and it very much confused me. Oh, Chanye! I love Chanye.
The dragon is everywhere you look.
Hello, Phoenix's child. Welcome to our fair village. I'm Chanye, the local ritual sage and devotee of Meiji, the great dragon. It's my job as Kilma's healer and sage to care for our villagers both physically and spiritually. He's the closest thing they've got to a doctor. Tell me, are you spiritual? I'm still figuring all that out. Don't worry, you were only just created. You have plenty of time to figure all that out. But if you seek guidance, my door is always open. The insects sound so alive this time of night, don't they? It's as if the dragon Meiji performs a concert just for us. So, Meiji, the dragon, is the Palians' god, essentially. The phoenix is the humans' god. There is, like, Meiji's the name of the dragon. There's a name for the phoenix, too. Couldn't tell you what it was. I'm probably should know. It's like something with an A. I don't know. We'll find out here before too long. I'm pretty sure it tells us. That's my husband! Okay, so this is...
I totally wasn't sleeping.
This is the motherfucker that I always romance. I love Reth so much.
Ah.
Name's Reth, but you can call me Trouble. He's such a nerd. But, like, without meaning to, and it's kind of adorable. I love it so much. In addition to being bad news, I also provide Kilima with delicious soups and stews here at the Ormu's Horn. Stop by later, yeah? Always happy to chat with a friendly new face. Also, I figured out I don't even remember what I was looking up. Robbie Damon is his voice actor, which fucked me up a little bit when I first figured that out. Can you teach me to cook? Whoa there, you gotta learn to walk before you can swim. Unless you're a fish, but I'm like 97% sure you're a human.
Whoa.
Tell you what, I'll stop by your plot later and walk you through getting a little snack action going. Just, don't wait up for me, okay? I might be a little late. I have some stuff to do first. Well, you can never go wrong with my vegetable soup. I might also suggest the fish stew. It could give you the best support, extra boost you need to reel in the perfect catch.
Sorry, can't stand chat.
Okay, now this is Zeki.
Anything fun going on?
My shop's closed for today, and I kind of got my hands full right now. Stop by the general store tomorrow and we'll talk. Shipping bin. You make money off of just about anything here. You put in it. Bugs, mushrooms, veggies, you name it. Heard some humans have even made a fortune off of food they grow themselves. If you're going down that route, might I suggest buying some seeds from me? Oh, and if you're out and about in town, you should try selling stuff to the other shopkeepers in town, me included. Thanks for the advice. Sure thing, pal. Considering the amount of humans who came to me for financial advice, I ought to start charging you guys for my services. Bet I'd be swimming in coins in no time. Well, good luck making money, Ekui. I'll be rooting for you. I love Zekui. You know, some days I don't notice when I don't take my ADHD meds. Today I definitely do. Zeki.
Yeah.
Take your mind off Reth's cooking.
Remember, Zeki's prices can't be beat.
Okay.
Can't do
Sifu
better than
is the,
Sifu's.
blacksmith. She is Hassian's mom.
Woo!
But you might recognize me as Sifu, the famous monster slayer. I just materialized from Mysterious Void. Right, I suppose I can cut you some slack for not recognizing the most famous monster hunter in all 12 provinces. How did a famous monster hunter like me wind up in a quaint suburban hamlet such as this? Well, that's a good question. Fortunately, I have a good answer. You see, I became a mother, and I realized angering dangerous beasties was, well, a little too dangerous for my young son. So I took up the position of the town blacksmith. These days I make blades instead of wield them. If you see Ashura, tell him I'm waiting to be served. My glass has been empty for over half a second. Oh,
Stay
God.
safe out there.
Let's see, let's go talk to Ashura while we're here. Ashura. Also, I don't know if Chanye is how
Hello there,
his
friend.
name is pronounced. I was going to mention that earlier. That's how I pronounce it. My sister thinks it's pronounced Cheyenne. Fuck if I know. But I know starting out in a new place can be tough, but you've been doing a great job. I thought I'd help you out. I got a couple of recipes for purchase that might make your life a little easier. You'll probably want to get a sawmill first thing to turn some of that wood into planks. Don't cut any fingertips off with it. Okay? Okay, I'll come back.
the
Let me
most of
go
each
sell
day.
some of this shit so I can maybe actually buy some of it. Okay, so I'll sell that. There we go. Now I can actually do something. As you see, even though Zeki is not manning the store, you can go in and buy shit whenever you need to. Alright. That was not what I wanted. Basic sawmill. If you're looking to have a little fun, there's lots of ways to enjoy yourself in the valley. I go fishing for fun. Ani goes exploring in the woods. Bodger can sit and listen to music in the inn for hours. We have every sorts of revelry here, no matter your personal taste.
Few things need my attention.
Alright, let's go out to the Diaz farm. That's another thing, if you want to re-equip the tool you just used, you can just press the button and it'll automatically re-equip. Which is pretty nice.
Hey there.
Well, if it is another friend I haven't met yet, I'm Bodger the farmer, and I sense we have good times ahead. Did I mention in addition to farming, I also do stand-up comedy? Can you teach me to garden? You've come to the right place if you care about fresh quality produce. Honestly, I'm impressed to see you going after what you want. If I had that kind of gumption, maybe I'd be doing more with my life than just making ends meet. I'm just kidding around. Farm life's great, especially if you love the smell of wormy manure in the morning. I'll admit, it's a bit of an acquired taste. Tell you what, meet me on your plot and I'll walk you through the steps.
Oh.
Yeah, me too.
Happy
me
trails.
too, Butter. Alright, let's go see Delilah! Are you here? She sometimes is in town at this time. Choppa. Now, mind you, the, this part of town, which is, Kilima Village is what it's called when you look at the map. This is obviously kind of where you learn things, so hunting is a lot easier here. When you get out into Bahari Bay, especially when you only have the makeshift bow, it becomes a lot more work. As you saw with that one, I had to hit it twice. Ah, fuck. God damn it, I've lost it. He's gonna despawn. Damn it, yep, there you go. That's annoying. Okay, ooh, there's another one. Ooh, I need more arrows. See if I can catch this deer first. There we go. Damn it, I'm out of arrows. Okay. You can also fast travel to your plot from that map. You can just only do it, like, you do it once, and then it has a cooldown time.
Hey there. Ah.
You know, this place is already starting to shape up. Didn't expect you to fix up the house that fast. I figured you'd be stuck in a tent or something. Now that'd be intense.
Ah.
Homes should be homey, otherwise they're just houses. Now I bet you've been working up an appetite from all the chopping and mining. Well, if you've got patience, I've got the solution to your woes. Gardening, all you gotta do is wait a few sun cycles and voila, dinner or breakfast, even lunch if the mood strikes you. I know, it doesn't sound exciting, but trust me, nothing tastes better than a tomato you've grown yourself. You've got all the tools you need right here, too. Go on, why don't you drop this plot down and give it a good till? Or a bad till, I promise I won't tell.
Let us make this day a great one.
Alright, let's see what we got here. I forget how bad this is. Oh my god.
What brings you around here?
Hey, Spuddy, done digging? I found something in the dirt. Hot diggity dug. That is redugulous. What a fancy looking doodad. Or is that more of a doohickey? Either way, I'm the last guy you want to ask about it. Next time you're out by the mirror pond, though, you should ask Gina if she knows anything about it. As for the things I can help you with, well, unfortunately, seeds don't plant and water themselves. You're gonna need some of these bad boys. Consider them a housewarming gift. Once your seeds are in the ground, go to that pond and fill up this here watering can and give that nurse a nice little bath. Might take a few sun cycles and a few buckets of water, but trust me, it'll be worth the wait. Some things you plant might have an effect on the seeds around it. For example, carrots and onions keep weeds from growing next to them. If you find yourself needing more seeds, you can pick them up at Zeki's. Well, I can't wait to see you again, neighbor. That would have been funnier if I'd given you wheat seeds. I gotta work on my material.
Happy trails.
Alright, so... See, if I was smart... Or maybe motivated is the better word. I would do it this way. Because then it keeps away weeds. But I'm very much in Stardew Valley, I keep each of my plots all grows the same thing because I want them to all grow at the same time, and so doing it that way drives me a little bit insane. I'm not gonna lie to you. My husband!
Nice of you to visit.
Ah.
Oh, hey, just saw Bodger leaving. He teach you how to garden? I'm terrible at that kind of stuff. Seriously, I managed to kill knapweed, and that stuff's supposed to be invincible. Anyways, let me teach you about the single thing I'm not ashamed of, cooking. Here, you'll want to take this campfire recipe. Once you got that built, I'll teach you a couple of recipes you can set and forget. What about soup? Ah, soup, my beloved. The perfect food. What can't it do, really? But don't get ahead of yourself. We'll do the soup eventually, but you don't exactly have a full kitchen set up in that place. So that's his whole
Can't
thing.
stand chat.
Is he loves soup, and most of what he cooks at the inn is soup. So that's like his whole thing. And I think it's funny, but meow. Alright, I'll just put that there for now.
Oh, hey.
Oh, hey, campfire secured, as secure as an open flame. Next, you want to forage for some mountain morels. They grow here and around Kilma. Can't really miss them. They're bright red and, you know, mushroom-shaped. After you gather enough, you can pop them on the fire and have yourself a skewer. I don't think I need to explain how food works. Actually, maybe I do. You are technically a baby. Make sure you're always well fed. It'll help you focus and pick up skills faster. That's why I always keep my soup flask on my hip. Never know when I need another burst of energy. Anyways, I better head out now. Once you get the hang of the campfire cooking, stop by the inn and I'll hook you up with the good stuff.
Whoa.
And by good stuff, I mean stove. I'll hook you up with the stove. See ya, Echoey.
I got my hands full right now.
Sifu. Dear Echoey, apologies for my son's rudeness the other day. I wanted to let you know you are welcome in this valley, and if anybody says otherwise, they're going to have to go through me. As a welcome gift, I made this choppa skin rug with one of Hassian's pelts. Just the thing for a hunter like you to rest their weary feet on. Alright, let's go ahead. Eat that. Let's get us some focus back. Oh, I got another plot. I didn't realize that. Wipe it. So, let's go ahead. Actually, the only one I got so far it is. Let's go ahead and sell some of this shit. Okay. Fuck. It's not what I wanted. Right. Bro, why is it being this way? That doesn't usually happen. That's annoying. Alright. Let's just put this down randomly for now. Let's store that in there. Actually, I'm gonna keep this with me so I can preemptively start making people love me. Love it! Love it! Love me! Let's go into town, actually. Why do you act like I offend your ancestors every time I sneeze? Huh? I offend her ancestors every time I sneeze. Since we're gonna go in, sell this in town. I don't think there's a price difference, but I've never actually taken the time to figure out if there is. We'll sell it in town and buy some more crops. Man. Oh yeah, I don't have a. Usually, that's muscle memory in action there, folks. Because usually, that's a little bit later in the story, you get a glider, and usually I just glide down, and I forgot that I didn't have a glider. You just saw that some people have horses. Those are the most recent big update that they did. Included horses, which has been very cool. I was very excited for that. Alright. Oh, fuck. Do that for now. Start with that for now. I think probably nobody else around. That would be easy to talk to. Yeah, that's the furniture store. Reth's sister, Tish, runs that. This is the library. You can also buy books here, though. Kind of unclear. Gosh. I gotta get my gardening level up so I can get the next step up of the... I didn't realize bright shrooms were considered a rare forage. The next step up of the hoe. I think it's like called a standard hoe. I'm a standard hoe, not a cheap hoe. Alright, so as I do with every new playthrough, I will keep up the growing pattern for all of 5 minutes, and then immediately get distracted and not do it because it requires more brain power than I'm willing to put forth at any given point. Alright, now I've gotten silver. Can't do much with it yet, but... You know what? I'm lazy. Let's just hang around here for a minute because I think at 6 a.m. I'll need to water my crops again. Let's chop down some more trees. Excuse me. I thought there wasn't supposed to be goddamn weeds! See, and if I was really motivated, I'm sure I could look up online people who've optimized the planting thing. And I might one of these days if I'm feeling feisty. Now is not that moment. So whenever you, not every single time, but, and I don't know exactly how it works. I'm sure there's, like, every time you spend X amount, it happens, but you get these little coins that you can spend at Zeki's got these little, like, gotcha machines. There's one upstairs in his store, but there's another one that's in a different area that we don't have access to yet, and I don't know that this is actually true, but it feels to me like it's the better of the two. So I just refuse to use the one upstairs unless I have no choice. Let's see if there's any mushrooms so that I can get some more focus and get my cooking skill up so that I can get more than just the roasted mushroom recipe. Also, I apologize if I'm making anybody motion sick. I'm the queen of motion sick, and it doesn't do it too bad to me. I think there may be a motion sickness setting in here, though. So if you're somebody who has trouble with that, I think that that might be a thing. I'm almost certain it is. Because when it tells you the little tips in between, I'm pretty sure it tells you. That's one of the things that gets mentioned. Bruh. Oh, I'm an idiot. Oh, hi, Kenley. This guy's the mayor.
Oh, goody. Someone to
Greetings,
chat
I am
with.
the Honorable Kenley Bahari, the firstborn son of the late Kenjun Bahari, the 118th Duke of the Bahari Province, and brother to Kenyara Bahari, the current Duchess of the Bahari Province. I am mayor of this fine village, and it is a great pleasure and honor to welcome you here among us. This place is coming along swimmingly. Why, there's walls and a proper roof with no leaks. But, it is a bit small, isn't it? Of course, but how would you ever host a party? We use the manor for all sorts of celebrations. Kenley is well-intended, but he's a little bit stupid, and the fact that he grew up rich is evident at times, obviously. That's why I've brought you the permit to build your first home expansion. I had to spend an entire hour remembering where to find the paperwork and then refilling my favorite pen. Of course, once you build the expansion, you'll probably want to fill it with furniture. I hope you'll have a hefty nest egg set aside for decoration. Can you imagine? What must that be like? Everything I have decorating my house right now are things I've accumulated over the almost decade that I've been living by myself. That includes undergrad. I'm completely broke! Oh dear, you didn't inherit anything from your parents? Wait, I suppose you can't, can you? Oh dear. Again, must be fucking nice, Kenley. Ah, why don't you take this bit of pocket change? If you sell it at the shipping bin, I'm sure you'll be well on your way. In fact, you can sell all sorts of things. Just open up the shipping bin and see. Now I'd best head back. Kilima can't go too long without me.
Pip.
Okay, we'll go ahead. Why are you back? See, the problem is I want to put it on the back of my house. But I guess I'll build onto the kitchen first. There we go.
I always have time for my constituents.
Good gracious, am I out of breath. There's one thing I forgot to mention when we spoke earlier. Oh, it's nothing a little post-exertion nap can't handle. I've been running all over town letting the citizens of Killiman know about City Hall's latest innovation. Innovation may actually be overselling it a bit. It's simply that I noticed a lot of our citizens have various wants or requests, and tracking them down can be a bit of a bother. So I thought, why not put all of those requests in one central place where everyone can easily find them? I've categorized all the requests into different sections. One for guild requests, one for villager wants, and another one for... Might be easier if I show you. Come to the village center and I can show you what it's all about. There's even some Killimacoin in it for you. Killimacoin? Why, that's a new currency I created for people who complete requests on the board. Perhaps I should have led with that?
Toodaloo.
Toodaloo. Oh, is there someone else? Who's walking up next? It's Tish! I love Tish. Tish was almost, when I did my first playthrough, I almost romanced Tish. I love her. She is so sweet.
What to make?
Hi there, I'm Tish, and I run
hi.
the furniture store in town. Ashra and Hadari said they got you set up with some of the basics, but I wanted to stop by and make sure you had everything you need. After all, a happy home means a happy life, and what makes a home happier than decor? If you want to finish that addition you're building, you're probably going to need some bricks and planks. Ashra will be able to help you with the sawmill recipe, and once you're comfortable with foraging. And Hadari sells the stone smelter you'll need for the bricks. If he's not in the village, check Bahari Bay to the east. That's where he lives. Isn't setting up a home exciting? There's just so many possibilities. If you ever want to feel inspired about what your home can become, check out the home tour board to the left of your plot exit. Kilma sets up a show home with all kinds of furniture you'll be able to build, and other humans have set up plots too. Once you're done checking that out, stop by my store in town and I can give you some new recipes to play around with. I'm so happy you decided to make Kilma your home. I just know we're going to become best friends. I love her.
Stop
She's
by
so
again
sweet.
soon.
I believe if you want to go look at the tour room, is it over there? It's one of those. I went and looked at it. I mean, it gives you a good idea of what things can be. It's a bit much for me, though. I find it overwhelming. And it was also one of those things that wasn't there when I first started playing. I went and looked at it, the most recent playthrough thing I did. Chat, I know I shouldn't spend money, but I would kill a man. Not really. In Minecraft. For Chipotle. Okay, I don't know what kind of bird is right here, but it's driving me a little bit insane.
Good to see you.
It's good to see you embracing foraging. My son and I used to do it together all the time. I think you're ready for this new recipe I've got in stock. If you've got any questions, you know you can always ask. Oh, thank God. Okay. I fish more for relaxation than the results, to tell you the truth. I don't remember the last time I actually caught anything.
Be safe out there.
Dude, me too, Ashura. Oh, hey, I wasn't looking for you.
Yeah?
Echoey. If you haven't noticed, I ain't much of a talker. You want conversation, maybe try Ashura. You want to sit in silence eating lunch, pull up a chair. I can respect that.
Bye.
Bye. My husband!
What's up?
What can I do you for? Man, I'm really hankering for some food made by someone not me at a place not here. I get tired of smelling the same thing day in and day out. My nose is always like, come on, Reth, give it a break from the soup already. Wait, what am I saying?
I have to leave for mysterious reasons. What can I do you for?
Hey, it looks like you came back for a taste of my food. Smart choice. Lucky for you, I always keep a flask or two of soup handy. This week's special is my world-famous vegetable soup. It's been the special at the inn 8 weeks running, and that's not just because it's one of the few things I know how to make. Here, why don't you take a free sample on the house? So, what do you think? Really? That's a relief. Some find my approach of using lettuce as the sole vegetable in the soup a bit controversial. But I'm glad to see that at the end I proved the old adage true. You can never go wrong with hot, soggy lettuce. Still, I've been getting some complaints from our regular dinner crew. They've begged me to make something, literally anything else. But I don't know. No other recipes have really caught my eye, and Kaleri won't let me into the library anymore after the bouillabaisse incident. Hey, you think you could go ask her if she's got any cookbooks available? Maybe I'll get some inspiration.
Gotta go. Cooking emergency.
Some of these it's weird because I really only wear headphones when I'm playing a video game when I'm streaming. So usually it's just coming out of my computer. So it's weird having some of those noises like the shaker and shit like directly in my ear. I'm like, ugh. This is the bulletin board. Heart-stopping heart drops intro. And so each villager has weekly wants. So it's items that they want on a given week that they maybe wouldn't want otherwise. You used to have to just kind of figure it out on your own or go to the wiki where people would update it. But now when they started the board, they did it that way. Of course, in 8 hours, it's going to reset, but... There we go. And there, when you go into the character menu, it shows you what their weekly wants are. And then the 2 thumbs is like extra want, I guess. Bruh, don't do this again to me. Just let me close out, goddammit. Oh my god. It's not perfect, obviously. Lin and tonic, that's very funny. Tish!
Have you met my brother yet?
Sorry I didn't see you there. I was lost in thought about how to redecorate my foyer. Did you need help with something? Yes! Oh, my dragon, I'm so glad it's you. This is probably the most important thing to ever happen in either of our lives. Have you heard of the Heart Drop Girls? The who, what now? Oh, this is so exciting. I wish I could learn about them for the first time again. The Heart Drop Girls are only the biggest girl group of bards in the world. I've been a huge fan of theirs for years, even longer than I've liked the Bahari boys. So anyway, they're holding a fan sign in Bahari City. I entered the raffle to try and win, but the chances are really low, and I won. It's a once-in-a-lifetime kind of thing, and I really, really want to go, but it's happening at the same time as this big children's charity drive I signed up for. Really? Oh my gosh, you mean it? Eek, you're the best, Echoey. I promise that if I make it to the fan sign, I will totally get something signed for you. Okay, so I signed up for the furniture drive, but obviously I can't just donate furniture. I was planning on helping out with all 4 of the categories. It's for a local orphanage over in Bahari, and I don't want those kids to want for anything. If you take half the categories and I take the other half, we can totally get this done, right? Oh, I'm so excited. Okay, I better get started on my half ASAP. Oh, did you want to walk back to the bulletin board with me? It's on my way. Great, let's head out.
Doodle.
I'm at it. So, the only issue that these are like month-long ones typically. And like even my other ones that I've been playing for a full month, I haven't gotten it because some of these, like, some of them are hard to find, and then other things I just don't have the recipe for yet. So, yeah. But they are pretty cool to work on. What was I doing? Let's go to the library and meet Kaleri.
Make it quick.
Another newcomer, eh? Perhaps you think this building looks friendly and inviting. Maybe you thought you could even borrow a book or two. Incorrect! A Palian librarian's job is not just to loan books out willy-nilly. No, she must also guard the knowledge within those sacred tomes. I don't know how they did things where you come from, but we Palians believe knowledge in the wrong hands can be disastrous. You may peruse the books marked for public use, but you won't see a drop of extra knowledge until I have properly vetted you. Now off you go. I'm far too busy to keep coddling you. Reth put you up to this, didn't he? That boy will do anything to wiggle out of his punishment. I still haven't gotten the stains out of the ceiling. Only you can save Killima from the lettuce menace. Then perhaps Killima shouldn't have hired a carpenter to cook. Oh, very well. You may take one, and only one. You'll find them on the shelf. And if a single page is returned to me tomato-stained, then it will be a lifetime ban for the both of you! If you think you can get away with something sneaky here, think again. I'll have you know I am a fully sanctioned scholar who has devoted her life to the library arts. If you try so much as to return a book to the incorrect shelf, I'll know. So, there's a whole thing.
I'm always watching.
They'll get into it later, but, like, Palians have a path, which is just, like, what they're going to do for their job. And once you've chosen it, you're supposed to be kind of stuck in it. But Reth did not do that. And so, he's kind of looked down on for that, for lack of a better term. It'll make more sense. We get into it a little bit more later. You know, I would love to be able to sit here without my freaking back hurt. I'm gonna have to go warm up my hot pad, put it on my lower back, because I'm old!
What can I do you for? Whoa.
I knew you'd be back to see me. I tend to have that effect on people. I brought you a fancy cookbook. Upper Crust, a guide to making food for the Majiri elite. How fancy. Do you mind if I call you Fancy Pants? You know what? There's no point in responding. I'm going to call you Fancy Pants either way. Oh, and I almost forgot. Here's a bowl of my world-famous vegetable soup to show my eternal gratitude. For some reason, I have a lot of it left over. Go figure. Fun fact that I learned on Tumblr, I think. Lettuce soup's an actual thing that supposedly is really good. It's not just lettuce and water, like Reth makes it, apparently, but yeah, it's a thing. Talked to Hodari already. Oh yeah, I need to go over to City Hall. Because that'll take care of, like, 2 more villagers that we need to talk to. Eshe! Eshe.
What is it?
Another human. This village is practically becoming overrun. I'm sure you want to talk to me about securing a housing permit.
Oh.
Well, it's nice to want things. I want the crown jewels of a Quindu, but you don't see me prancing around in a tiara. If you need someone to hold your hand, talk to my dim-witted husband. Please only disturb me if you have important matters to discuss. The decor around here isn't exactly my style, but a city hall should reflect the qualities of the governed, not the governor. It's not my fault this village's tastes tend to skew rural.
For a public servant, the work is never truly done.
And this is their daughter, Kenyatta.
I'm so
Sup?
bored.
You're new, right? I'm Kenyatta, glorified City Hall receptionist. My parents run this place. If you have a problem, you should probably go to one of them. But if you want to get up to some trouble, hit me up. My mom's making me work here so I can prepare for a career in governance. I think I'd rather pry out my own eyeballs and feed them to a gillyfin than wind up like her.
See you later. Or whatever.
And since it seems I need to talk to him anyway, let's go up here to Kinley's office.
As long as you do your best, that's good enough.
Now that you've had a chance to look at the board, do you have any further questions? Sure. Good question. I have separated out the requests into 4 helpful categories. Daily requests are for time-sensitive matters that must be completed within 24 sun cycles. Weekly wants are for villager wants that reset once per week. Guild activities are guild requests that likewise reset weekly, and the bundles section is for larger requests that take about a month to finish. How often does the board update? It depends on the category. Kind of the same thing. How do I spend my Kilima coin? I can't believe I almost forgot to tell you. I opened up a new register in City Hall for items you can buy with Kilima coin. Check it out. Here's the coin I promised you, so you can pick something now if it tickles your fancy.
Toodaloo!
Oh. That's funny.
Finally, someone nice to talk to. Could you come back later?
He's an interesting creature. God dang it. Okay. Yeah, I just realized I have like a whole assload of Kilima coin in my other accounts that I just kind of forget about. Good to know. Alright. Okay, I'm gonna take a quick pause to do a bathroom break, and then I will be right back. I'm not quite ready to come back yet, but this little seems super fun.
What?
It closed out, so I'm gonna let it run.
Are you okay?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Coming through!
I've never a chopper running through here.
I'll get him! Come here, you! Lovely. Wow.
Mer. Okay. Lay down, sissy.
Ever feel like there aren't enough hours in the day? Oh. Oh. Huh? Oh. I really should get back to it. Need any help? Huh? Oh, I might go for a walk. much, don't you think? Oh, jeez, it's late. Oh, my dragon. Oh, I didn't see you there. Back to my study. I'm always here to help. Huh. Oh. Oh, I might go for a walk.
Okay, I am getting weirdly tired, so I'm gonna take a little bit of a break. I might come back later, and I might play a different game. We'll see kind of how I'm feeling, but thank you all for hanging out with me, and I will see you later.